Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and Salomon Barrios Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, we had another couple games against the Baltimore Orioles. Salomon got himself his 13th home run on the season. Up to 288 on base, 373 and slugging 640. So doing pretty good for ourselves. Let us continue this road trip with a stop in Toronto. Let's get it. But first, we are going to have a clubhouse day. What are we going to do? Work with Tyler Skaggs. I really think there's not much we can do for him. Except be the beast, be the best. I mean, we can be the beast, but be the best player we can be for him. Don't swing at a pitch outside the zone in your next game to master the technique. Okay, we'll give it a shot. Last time Trout made us do this, we wound up screwing it up immediately, but we'll give it a try out here against Toronto in the Rogers Center. Let's get it.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Thomas Pannone, a Rhode Island native, is the starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Well, they made it 1-0 here, top of the first. Runner on first with only one away.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is high. The throw.
Oh, and a bad throw out there.
Offline. My goodness.
That is going to be runner on second.
So it's a successful stolen base as they look for a run here
with Salomon at the plate.
We take a look there at the team leaders in stolen bases so far, and you can see right there where they rank in that category. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had
oops, there you go.
Hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 2-2 freezes him. A
oof.
Strikeout looking.
Inside fastball gets Salomon looking, and that is going to be the second out of the inning.
Starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, they have to be hoping that Justin Bour can break out in this game. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Well, here comes Rowdy Tellez out here, runners first and third. And this is just going to be a fly ball to the kingdom of Salomon out there in right field. And that is going to end the inning.
There, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 1-0.
Well, here he comes again after striking out in the first. It's 2-1, 2 out, top of the third.
Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Hey, like you can.
And a fastball
to the outside corner.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-1 to him now.
1 strike.
The 3-1. Too close.
Ah, that would have been a
He did
walk.
good job
Dang.
just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. And
That
this
pitch is
misses for
But
ball
that'll be a
4.
walk as well.
The second walk he
So,
surrendered here in
Salomon
the
going
first
on
3
base with 2 away in the top of the
guy
3rd.
swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Settling in now, Justin Bohr. Reached by
Lefty
way
on the
of
mound,
choice
throwing over
first
to
time
keep
around.
Salomon on his toes.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
I intend to see what Pannone can do here.
Okay, we got 2 here.
Slide step,
Pitch out.
in fact.
1 strike.
Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in
Well, he
time.
can slide step if he wants, but Salomon is still going to beat him out to second.
He would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And of course, Salomon filthy here in the 3rd inning, so you know he's out here playing hard.
Wait for a good one, huh?
He's set. The 2-2. And the inning goes
Not that it
away.
matters. Justin Bohr swings and misses to end the inning.
A ball way outside the strike zone. Angels get just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Angels are out in front, 2-1.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that...
Into the box now, Salomon Barrios.
Pitch right here.
See what he can do.
All right, we got runners first and second with 2 outs, top 5.
Looking to
Still a
keep
one-run
this
game.
one-run game. The pitch.
Oh, that was a good
Fouled
one to
off.
hit, but fouled it off.
Hey, come on. We got to hold him right here.
In there, and it's
Bottom part of the zone.
a pause. And the 0-2. And it's
Fouls that
fouled away.
off. Pannone at 80 pitches here through 4 2/3.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
The 0-2. That
Count
misses
1
1
and 2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I had no business swinging at that one, and yet
Swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Neither guy
chops that
willing to give in, and
that
the at-bat will
curveball
continue.
down. Stays alive at 2-2.
Hey, get a good one.
The 2-2.
Fouls off the
Still even at
fastball.
2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Full
Fastball
count.
inside,
3-2.
taken, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats,
Right
you
here, on
start
the
to
back,
get
on the
into
back.
swing mode.
Pop that back up behind second base, and they got it.
And the
To end the
two-out
inning.
run will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple that they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
And it's a tie game here, top 7. Nobody out. New pitcher on the mound.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
Gonna use the showtime here.
He's feeling pretty good.
That's a grounder up the middle. That is gonna be
This ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit.
Runners going home to score. Salomon taking the lead here. First pitch. Top of the 7th. Let's go. Venga.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Pajarillo comes on now in an awfully
And
difficult
Salomon is going to put an end to
a
a pitcher's day out there. We're going to have a new one on for Justin Bohr. Top 7, nobody out. Runners first and second.
He'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
A lot of times
3-2 count to Justin Bohr.
Order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
Fouled that one back.
Win if he starts looking for it in there.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
Fouls that one off. Staying alive. 8 pitches so far.
Hey, your pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off.
Fouls that back as well.
At second, Barrios.
So it'll be a 10 pitch at bat for this one at minimum.
High in the air.
Pops that one back behind first base into the right field, and that is just going to be a slow, lazy can of corn for the first out.
Here's Justin Upton now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
3-2 count here.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Swung on and missed, so Justin Upton gets nothing out for the deal.
Pretty textbook breaking ball.
That'll be the second out of the inning.
Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got
That brings up Corey Dickerson, 1 for 3 on the day.
Not much you can do with that pitch.
1-1 count where we see him to begin the at-bat.
The set and the 1-1. Now a curveball.
Sweeping curveball taken for ball 2.
Scoring position this season. Dickerson is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all
Swung on and missed to make it 2-2.
He just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch.
Twitches at that one, but does not swing to fill the count, so everybody's moving on next pitch.
Now, I suppose. He's set the payoff pitch.
Round hard,
Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a big
Well, we're going to drive a run home on that one, so it's going to be runners on the corners.
2-run game now.
2 out.
Dan, that's a huge
Top of the 7th, so Corey Dickerson delivers on a base hit to left field.
Not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away.
Now
from
J.J.
a
Poe
solo
coming up to the
trying
plate.
get him out of that
2-2
base
count.
now.
Swung on and missed, and that is going to end the inning.
A bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Angels 5, the Blue Jays 3. Striding into the
Okay,
box.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now on the plate. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom 7. Shohei Ohtani throwing an okay game so far today.
That old slogan, a bloop and a blast, they could certainly use that right now.
That'll be the first out of the 7th.
Right, and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Jonathan Davis, next batter up.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2.
Another fly ball out to Salomon land.
Moving under it, Barrios. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
And Salomon's getting one more shot out here.
Barrios. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base
45,642 people here in the Rogers Center. The Blue Jays, thank you for your attendance.
Through the infield, he's going to wave him.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
It's a 5-4 ball game, 2 on, 2 out.
Like the fastball.
They're not throwing anything to Salomon here. They're afraid of what he can do with that baseball.
Do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he chased one.
But that's just going to be a grounder to the outside corner, and that's going to end the inning.
Short way to retire the side. Angels strand a couple. They hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Yeah, that's
But
just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they
we get another win on the year. Angels win the first game of the series, and that is going to be the game today.
8-6, the final
So let's
score
see how we
tonight.
do tomorrow.
Los Angeles used a 3-run 7th to help. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Marcus Stroman gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
And Salomon leading the Angels, but also leading the majors as of last time I checked in home runs. Marcus Stroman, meanwhile, has been traded to the Mets in real world as of July of 2019.
Strike 2. Stroman, also known as Stro Show at times. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty,
Two-seamer to the outside corner, taken, ball
He has turned
1.
himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this
That's a
one.
grounder, slow roller over to short. Had to make a quick throw, but they got Salomon out at first, and that'll be the first out of the second.
Players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best.
Next time we see him, we got a runner on first and 1 out, top 4, still tied at nothing.
Thus far. Ready. Here's the first offering.
Two-seamer to the outside corner,
Fastball,
taken.
couldn't quite find the
Ball
zone.
one.
It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command.
Two-seamer down and in. Not really the best pitch to swing on, but I couldn't help myself.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yikes.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Cutter up and in, fouled off there. Stays alive.
Hey, see you driving. Let's go, big dog.
The 1-2 misses.
Cutter up and it way in.
Right here. We call this guy a grinder.
Coming in on
What are
Salomon's
grinders?
elbow.
They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is
Oh, bloop that off. That'll be a third baseman. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Oops. Dominic Montano now out here for the Blue Jays. Tyler Skaggs on the mound. Kicks and deals. Got to do our best for our buddy. And they got it over there at second to end the inning.
1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. At the plate, Victor Guerrero. He singled his last time up.
I'm pretty sure this is not Vlad Guerrero, unfortunately. When I started this series, I did not use the full minors roster, so Salomon has to jog to get to that one, but he gets it, and that'll be the second out of this inning.
Into the box.
And here he comes. We're down 1-0, top of the 7th with nobody out. Marcus Stroman's still out here. So let's use a little showtime and see if we can't punish him for what he's done to us so far.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot.
3-0 count. You gonna walk me?
Look for him to get loose on a
You're
fastball.
really gonna walk Salomon Barrios?
3-0.
Not so much.
Lifted in the air.
Connected on that one, but it's just gonna be a fly ball, center field.
One away.
Just shy of the warning track, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And the Blue Jays are going to split the series or tie it up here after 2 games. So we'll see what else we can do out here. Nope, wait, just kidding. We got dropped for the, I guess we got sat for the second game of the series, and we win the series 2-1. And we got a short series out here against Houston, so we might as well play that. Get a training day now that we're back at home. Work on plate vision, I guess. Fielding, speed, and base running aggressiveness. I mean, we're already quick as the wind. It wouldn't hurt to make that even better. Durability and batting clutch. Durability, speed. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I'm not feeling it. Become bros with Shohei Ohtani, I guess. Way to be overly sentimental. And yeah, now we gotta try again not to screw up at trying to hit something outside the zone. So that'll put us out here back in Anaheim against the Houston Astros. Let's get out here and get it.
Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. 2 of the best hitters around, Trout and Altuve, next on the show. Andrew Heaney will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone.
Well, Salomon coming out here early in the game, top of the first. We got runners first and second with 1 out. Andrew Heaney on the mound. Kicks and deals. A high fly ball to right field, and Salomon's not going to have a chance. That one's out of here.
A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Digging in.
And then Salomon coming out here. We've already answered for 2 runs in the last inning and a half. We got a runner, or we got no runners on and 1 out here. Bottom 2. Ooh, that one was way outside. Ronaldo Lopez throwing a slider way to the outside corner. Opposite batter's box, in fact. Oh, goose.
I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and
time
above,
to buckle down.
that high strike zone, I think he's
Slider coming in on Salomon. He can't be too happy about that. Chirping at the pitcher. Change up to the outside corner.
David Fletcher will be next. 1 out, nobody on.
And Salomon swings and misses on that one to be the second out of the inning. And Salomon's already screwed this one up. Sorry, Ohtani.
Good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world.
Digging in.
Okay, it's 11-3, bottom four. Well, we had a game like this against Baltimore, so I guess it's only fair we have one against Houston. Or Houston have one against us, I suppose the case should be.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball.
Another fastball down, and that'll be 3-1 count for Salomon.
The 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try
and he takes a walk.
With the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Well, if they respect Salomon this much, then maybe it's all for the best that he's taking walks.
Oh, yeah. He's a threat every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
And he'll dive back in safely.
But Salomon on first with no outs here, bottom four. I think I can do something with that motion.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside the throw.
No chance. That's what you got.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive them in now and chip away at that deficit.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
So with a minimum of bat swinging, Salomon is standing on second as surely as if he'd hit a double.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive.
Fletcher fouls that one off, stays alive at 2-2.
That one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
There we go, liner into the gap in left. Salomon is rounding third and headed home. And that is going to score a run, making it only 11-4. We're not out of this one yet.
Right now, this team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that
Hey, take the short way.
So, bottom four, we really aren't out of this one yet. It's 11-8. Runners first and second. They've already sent on a reliever here. Salomon, you might as well use your showtime here. On account of because. They're already reeling. Now's a good time to punish them. Liner straight up the middle. Just about took the pitcher's head off. That's going to be an RBI single for Salomon, and we're going to be back to 11-9. Let's go, Venga! Get this rally going.
stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these two offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
So coming to the plate, David Fletcher. Now was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Bourbon throws a ball up in the zone. 2-1 count.
Bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hey, I like the can up there, huh?
Hey, now we got 2.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
That's going to right, and it's going to be caught to finally end this inning.
Retire the side. So they wind up hanging a big 6 spot on the board here as they've made this game interesting again. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros.
Looking more like a football score than a baseball game out here, 11-9 after 4.
Coming to the plate now.
But next time we see Salomon is top of the 7th. Nobody on, nobody out. Max Stassi out here. It's 14-9 again.
Skied into straightaway right.
He's just going to fly out to the kingdom of Salomon, and that is going to be the first out of this inning. And by the time Salomon comes back out here, it's 16-9.
Bad 1 for 2 with a walk.
Fouls that one off to the outside.
Come on, guys. Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
One.
2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
One down.
The 1-2 is a fastball.
Fastball inside at 98. Goodness.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Didn't realize you were letting them rip so fast. Fouls that one up in the zone, and I was still late on it.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone.
Fastball inside corner to make it 3-2.
David Fletcher is on deck.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
He takes strike 3 called on the
blinked, and that
fastball.
one was
Couldn't
by.
pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding forward
And
now
top
to
8, we got Josh Donaldson out here.
Back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right.
It's going to be another fly ball out to the right field. Salomon has got it. That'll be the first out of the inning. But I think this one is pretty much in the bag. 2 out here, top 9, 16-9. Aradas Vizcaíno out here. Salomon has to charge this one, but he's there to make the play to end the inning, and the odds are against us in this one. So we'll see what we can do bottom 9. Nothing is the answer. We can do nothing.
The first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
16. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Aaron Sanchez gets the starting nod for the Halos. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete
Here comes Salomon. Cullen McHugh's already given up 1 run today. It's 1-0 here.
Power fastball 95 to 98.
Bottom 2 with 1 away.
And a terrific changeup. This guy is the real deal.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. 4-2
He's insistent
over
on
the
throwing
last 6
Salomon
games,
inside.
including win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive.
Oh, connected on that one. But in fact, it's just going to be a fly out short of the warning track.
There's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Salomon Barrios. He's got runners at the corners here with
Yeah,
only
we got
one
runners first and third here with only 1 out. So another flyout would be fine by me.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Liner straight up the middle. That is going to drive in a run. And we got runners on the corners now with only 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Let's go. Venga.
He's in there at 3rd. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Fletcher, and their runners at the corners now.
What was your motion like, Mr. McHugh?
The 1-2, runner goes.
I don't really care. I'm going.
Swings and misses, throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away.
So Salomon not really getting a whole lot of base hits the last couple games, but he at least has been tearing up the base paths.
And he takes ball 4. So
and that is going to be a walk for McHugh to load the bases for Jeff McNeil. He's 2 for 2 on the day.
One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And that's more of a slurve than a slider, but whatever it is, it's 1 and 2.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
The set and the 1-2.
Oh, swung and missed with the bases loaded to end the inning.
Strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back to Angel Stadium right after this.
One out now.
Well, Salomon back out here.
Barrios.
Bottom 5, runner on second with only 1 out.
He's set. Here it comes.
Curveball coming inside on Salomon's kneecap. That'll be the first ball.
Gotta hold him right here.
The 1-0 delivery.
Nope,
And he
that's the
won't
ball.
bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss.
Ooh,
That's the first
that was a good one to swing at,
He's
but
gonna
I
need
was
to
late
shorten
on it.
up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Oh, gosh.
Swing and a miss. 2-2
Nice
now.
loopy curveball there from Brandon Braun on the
Leads off
mound.
Second with 1 gone in the inning. And
High
that's
fastball
never
taken, ball
It's
3.
gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2.
Fouls off that one. Stays alive at 3-2.
Hey, you're pinched. Nice and
Another
patient,
full
one at a
count
time.
offering on its way.
Fouls that one off, stays alive.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Salomon's seen 7 pitches so far. Fouls that one off.
And he finally
And
wins the
I could have
battle
taken
as
a
this
walk,
swung on
but
and missed for the second
swung
out.
and missed.
You gotta love
Here comes George Springer out here, top 8.
Via the ground ball.
Down
Last time
6-0 the Astros are.
A swing and this
But not for
one is
long. That
blasted
one is going, and Salomon's got no chance. That one is out of here.
And it's gone. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Home run number 9 on the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate.
All right, well, bottom 7, 2 out.
He'll look to bounce back after
Nobody on.
striking
We're
out
up
last time
6-2.
Runners in scoring position.
There's going to be a liner into
That gets down and he's
right
got himself
field.
a base hit. Not in time.
Salomon is going to turn it into a double with that foot speed of his.
This one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
All right, well, it's just as fun to hit a double as it is to take a walk and
Sent on the ground out to second.
take a walk and get a steal.
Nothing will come of the 2-out double as the
But
inning
it goes
is
for
over.
nothing as they ground into a ground out, and that is going to
More
end
from
this
Anaheim
inning.
right after this.
And light that baby up. We split the series against the Astros here at home. Salomon gets a double here. No more home runs this time out, but at least we looked good while we were doing it.
Today, the
That's going to do it for me. So until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.
So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan.